Hello YouTube, how you doing again? This is Delroy Young with Delroy's teaching, and I just think about something. I want to do a series of video about some special universal laws, some very special universal laws. So first we did I said a video, first set of video, we put the first things first, which was the salvation of the soul of man. Also we dealt with the afterlife situation that always comes first. We're doing a set of videos about health and wellness on one side, and spiritual healing and physical healing. And now we're gonna be doing a set of videos about the natural laws, the universal laws. The first law I'm gonna be dealing with you is one of the money laws. This is not the only money law, but this is one of the money laws. And what I'm gonna say to you, as many things that I'm going to be saying in the future, it's not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense to you at all. So if you're trying to put sense to everything that I say and believe in it based on the sense that it makes, then you're going to be having a big problem. Because the reason why you can't put, if you could put sense to it and get it to make sense to believe, then you could have been doing that on your own, because it's your senses that you're using to put to it, and you already have that. Where I'm about to take you is beyond your own intelligence. When I say beyond your own intelligence, I mean beyond your own intelligence. We are going on some spiritual level per the teachings of the Holy Spirit. So the money law that I want to talk about today with you is the spending law. And what I'm going to say is going to surprise you. We know already that recklessness is not godliness. I believe I talk about that in another video. So if you're a person who you just have your money and you just go out and you blow up every dime you have, just blow it up. You know, so you're making money but you're not saving any money. That is not godliness. That is a reckless living. So that is something else that we're gonna be talking about in a different video. But what I'm talking about in this video is that even though recklessness is not godliness, there is a law of spending that tells you, that is going to teach you that based on where you are at the time, what you're doing, sometimes spending more to do something is better than spending less. It's better off, because it's a money law. Whereas you spend this money now and now you're going to get it back. If you're in a position where something needs to be done and the purpose of the thing is already imminent, it's already evident as to what you're doing, and you need to do what you're doing right now, you're better off paying for the item that you need to finish the job. At that time, you're better off paying more money for that item than to leave that area of opportunity where you have that opportunity to close on something. You're better off spending the more money, paying for 2 times what it would have cost you somewhere else where you think it's cheaper. You're better off spending that money and doing that thing, whatsoever that thing is. Because you have to understand this. When you come upon a situation like that, you know, the area of opportunity and the now, the moment in time that you have to make use on that opportunity and close that purpose. Finish and furnish that purpose. That is more important than the money that you would have saved procrastinating that purpose or that process and waiting until you're getting the thing cheaper, or going after the thing that's cheaper to come back and do the process. Because you know what that is? That is a temptation to get you away from that area of opportunity where you have that opportunity to finish that thing at that time. So the cheaper that you think that you can get this item over on the other side, you are there now trying to nickel and diming, trying to spend money and save money. But what you're not realizing is that you're moving now from this area of opportunity where you have the opportunity to close into something bigger than the $1 or than the few dollars that you would have saved getting this item cheaper than you would have got it at that place and time, in that present, that place and time, and that opportunity, that moment that you have to close in on that deal or to close that opportunity. Because once you leave that place of opportunity to go and to get what you think you need in a different place, you are moving out of your place, out of that area of opportunity, out of the will of God, to now go and worship now the money God. Because if you're trying to save money when you're not supposed to, when you're supposed to do what you have to do and get the job done, then you're worshiping now the money God. So now you sacrifice now this opportunity that you could have closed just to save a couple of dollars. That is not a wise move. So first we talked about saving money, and recklessness is not godliness. But when you leave that opportunity, that area of opportunity to go and to get this item cheaper somewhere else, when you come back to finish this thing, if you come back, because you may never come back, because the spirit of procrastination is continuous. Because once you start procrastinating, you're gonna continue procrastinating. It's like a barrel of stone that is set down a hill and it just continue rolling. You just become unstable, and you keep on rolling from ideas to ideas, and you never get to come back to this place to finish this thing, to finish this opportunity, this moment in time, this era of opportunity that you should have closed in. Because now you're running after, you're leaving a better opportunity, you know, trying to save money and trying to save a few dollars. That is not a wise move to make. So sometimes in life, you have to pay more for what you want. If you're going on a job, or if you're going on an opportunity that is going to make you money, don't go drive all the way across town to get a cheaper gas, because it's a dime cheaper at the other place. But put the gas in your car at the place where you can fill, where you can get the gas, where you can get what you need to get to that opportunity in time, because time is the essence. Because once you miss that time where that opportunity is happening, you're not gonna get back to that point again. Because the reason why it's called an opportunity is because it's a nowity, it's a now thing, it's something that you have to do now. So if you lose this opportunity now, you're not gonna gain this opportunity again. So that is the whole law of opportunity, and that is the first money law. Now, what's happened here? Why this is a money law is that, based on the laws of the universe and how it is set up, if you spend that money at that particular time, that area of opportunity to close in on this deal, or to do this thing that you have the chance to do. No. If you spend that money to get that item, if you spend that money to go through, if you spend that money to go through this process, to do what you have to do to get this thing done, and you get this thing done, the money that you lose, or that you would have saved, if you want to call it that, by buying it somewhere else, you're going to get that money back in the future. And I'm not even talking about getting it back from the opportunity that you have saved. I'm talking about the universe have a way of making you recover for what you have lost when you do what you have to do at the time when you do it. When you sacrifice what you have to sacrifice at the time when you need to sacrifice. Because when you miss that opportunity to close in on what you have to close in, to do what you have to do, you will not get back that opportunity again. And even if you think that you get this opportunity back, it will not be the same. It will just not be the same, because it's not that opportunity at that time. That opportunity at that time, that is where God is. And that is where God is ready to close this deal, or to seal up this covenant with you. So you cannot leave from there and go to a different place to do something else. You cannot procrastinate anything that God is doing. You have to close in on that sovereignty. You have to pay attention to what He's doing. You have to make use of this opportunity. You have to seal this thing, and you have to do it now. So that is the first money law that we're teaching. We're teaching you how to close in an opportunity, and how important it is. How important not every moment of your life is, but the moment that you're in now, right now, right here, right now, this moment, this time. This is the only time that matters. So all the subjects of procrastination is the subject of distraction, to distract you away from this purpose, to distract you away from this good thing that you're about to receive, to distract you away from your blessing, if you want to call it that. And that is all that is happening there. That is all that is happening there. So for those of you who love money, and who love to save, and who don't love to spend money, there comes a time when you might pay 3 times what it costs, what you could get the product for over the other side of town, or over in another place and time. Because that what is over on the other side of town, or in another place and time, it's not important. This is not important. This is not relevant. What relevant is what you can do now. It always right now with God. Please subscribe to my videos, because in that way I can keep teaching you these laws, showing you this path, so that you can be more successful in your life, in your personal life, and in your spiritual life. Thanks a lot again. My name is Delroy Young, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna start putting the link to my website, to my localteller.com. You know, the places where I wanted to go. I'm gonna start putting the link in the description that other video. Thanks a lot. So that was the first money law, and we have more coming. Thanks.